Greetings, family. Welcome and welcome back. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for joining us. Please consider subscribing and becoming a part of the family. We would love to have you. If you are already a part of the family, you are appreciated, and I'm so happy to have you here. I have a very important message from the ancestors, but please remember that this is a collective reading, which means that it's reading the energy of the collective. If you want a reading that is only going to read your energy and the energies around you, you can book a personal reading at the link in the description box, okay? So without further ado, let's get into it. My beautiful people, we're starting this reading off with the Four of Cups and the Three of Swords upright. The Four of Cups is a card that speaks of someone that has been in their head. So someone is in their head worrying about something. The Four of Cups speaks of worry, stress, self-doubt, self-pity, and frustration. I'm being called to read verbatim what the guidebook says. So it says, you may become very tired as life is very stressful. Do not let disappointment or some past negativity worry you further. So somebody is worrying about something that has happened in the past. And when I say the past, it could be years ago, weeks ago, or even days ago. Whatever it is, it happened already. And you're still in your head about it. All right. And so the ancestors are wanting you to look ahead of you. They don't want you to look back anymore. Keep in mind, right? So healing is important. We have to heal so that we can become better, right? When you heal from a situation that breaks you, you are putting yourself back together. And so that's needed. But they don't want you to spend any more time than necessary on this situation that is worrying you. Okay? So that brings us to the Three of Swords. I don't remember if I said it or not, but both of these cards came in upright. So the Three of Swords is a card that speaks of sadness and hurt feelings, a sense of loss, or something's missing. You have unanswered questions, and there was something that ended abruptly. So this could have been a situation. This could have been a relationship. Some of you could have lost a job. Some of you could have lost a home. You could be grieving a family member or a pet. Take it how it resonates. And remember, if it does not fit, don't force it to fit, okay? So somebody is mourning the loss of something, and this loss happened randomly. It was unexpected. So the card says, a broken heart, whether in relationship or life. It's the ending of an affair, a bitter heartbreak. Take care of emotional problems, right? So they want you to heal from this, and they want you to move on from it. And not to sound insensitive, okay? Especially if you're grieving the loss of, if you have a pet or family member that passed on, my condolences to you for whatever it is that you lost. Healing is needed here. And so they're wanting you to not spend so much time focusing on what it is that was lost. They want you to spend more time focusing on healing yourself, making yourself feel better, okay? Putting back together the pieces of that broken heart. That's why they're saying take care of emotional problems. So it's all about you here, okay? It's all about fixing you. There may be a lesson here that needed to be learned as well. So we got the Six of Coins upright and the Knight of Staffs in reverse. So what does this mean? Let's break this down. So the Six of Coins upright means that you will be receiving something. So that's why they want you to heal from this, because you have new things coming in that will require your full attention, okay? And so this is a card of giving and receiving, appreciation, time to reap the rewards, hard work done, Thanksgiving. So yeah, like I'm feeling like for some of you, some work has been put in, and now it's time to reap the benefits. Like you will be reaping the fruits of your labor, okay? It's saying that you will be receiving unexpected money. This card represents a time of economic gain approaching. If your hand is out to give, your other hand will receive. So yeah, somebody has been putting in some work. Somebody has been genuine and kind and giving, right? And whenever you put that energy out, you will be receiving something in return. And so I'm feeling the need to clarify something. So energy does not die, okay? It only transmutes. This situation had to come to an end to clear things out. It could have, I'm hearing the word karmic. This situation had to come to an end to clear things out so that new things can begin. Let's say, for example, you lost a family member, okay? This was in this person's soul contract. This person agreed to this. Their soul agreed to it. And so now there may be a child born. There may be a new life being brought into this world after this person leaves this world, okay? And it may be this person in reincarnation. It's complicated. I'm trying to make it make sense, but hopefully you guys get what I'm saying, okay? Because I don't want to sound insensitive, but I'm also just the messenger. But they want you to grieve, and then they want you to move on and become better from it, because you have things that need your full attention coming your way, all right? So we got the Knight of Staffs here. So the Knight of Staffs in reverse is a card that speaks of the severing of a connection. So this can be an emotional or physical connection. Again, we have a separation. So yeah, something came to an end here. And I feel like it was more so a relationship or connection. And so that's what you are reflecting on. That's what you are thinking about. And that's why the ancestors want you to heal from it, grow from it, and move on. Because this connection served its time. I keep hearing the word karmic. So this was karmic. It was a karmic connection. And so there may have been some toxicity here. All right. And some of you may be reflecting on, like, how could I have let this happen? Right? Why did I stay so long? And that's even more of a reason for the ancestors to be like, okay, no, it's time to move on. Okay. So you have to learn from your experiences so that you can move on and do better. So we got the Page of Swords upright and the Four of Coins in reverse. So let's break this down. With this Page of Swords, the Page of Swords upright speaks of emotional possession. And so this is usually associated with some type of jealousy. This is also a card of surveillance. So whatever connection you severed, or whatever connection that was severed, because it could have been that you ended it, or you were supposed to end it and you didn't end it. So your spiritual team had to step in and end it. Okay, take it how it resonates. But this person is still watching you. This person, this entity, again, if it was a job or a business connection that ended, whatever, a friendship, they're still watching you. And I'm seeing some of you on social media. Somebody may be on social media. They're watching your social media under fake pages. And so I'm being called to read directly from the guidebook for this one. So it says, sometimes indicates a diligent person who is watching the actions or trying to figure out the actions of someone else, especially regarding love. So yeah, this could have been a friendship or relationship, and they're watching you to see what your next move is going to be. So for some of you, this person is jealous of you. And so that's why they're watching you, because they can't make their next move until you make your next move. And for some of you, this person is jealous of you moving on. Like, they don't want you to move on to this better thing that you have coming your way. And so that's why they're watching you. But they don't realize that you're already gone, even though you are mourning emotionally. Okay? Mentally, meaning like you got some sense, you're already gone. And physically, you're definitely already gone. But I'm seeing that some of you still living with this person, but you're just gone mentally. Like, mentally and emotionally, you've disconnected and you're trying to find your way out. For some of you, it may feel like ever since you connected to this situation or this person, things have spiraled out of control in your life. And for the rest of you, it may feel like ever since you disconnected from this person or situation, things have spiraled Take it how it resonates. Ironically, what you're not realizing is that you are the one that is delaying yourself because you are in your head. And this sounds crazy, right? So I'm getting a message. Ironically, you're in your head because of these delays, right? Or you think you're in your head because of these delays and these obstacles. But in reality, what you don't see is that these delays and obstacles are happening because you are in your head. And that's why the ancestors want you to heal, grow, and move on, because you are standing in your own way. You are causing your own delays. You are causing these obstacles. So moving on, we have the Justice card in reverse. Ooh. So moving on, we got the Justice card in reverse and the Knight of Coins upright. So the Justice card in reverse speaks of a lack of balance, okay? And it also speaks of injustice and failed agreements, broken promises. So someone didn't keep their end of the bargain. You may have had a deal or an agreement with someone and they broke it. And this is why this connection has been severed, right? And it could also be that this person made all these promises to you and they ended up not being what they portrayed themselves to be in the beginning. And that's why this connection has been severed. And it could, if this is about a job or a business connection or a business transaction, it could be that you were promised one thing and that was never carried out. And so that's why you had to disconnect. Take it how it resonates. I feel like this person or connection or situation was controlling. I'm feeling like that's why that card of surveillance may have come out. Like, it feels like you couldn't breathe. It feels like you lost sense of self. Like, you lost your connection to yourself. It feels like this connection really absorbed your energy. It feels like it drained you, okay? And so that's why this person or entity is watching you now, because they don't have that control over you anymore, all right? So back to this. So with this Knight of Coins, right? The Knight of Coins speaks of a person of honor, okay? Somebody with possible military background, someone who is dependable, someone who is willing to assist you. And so it says, a person of trust that will guide you and help you is approaching. Approach any tasks with great planning and organization. This is why they want you to get out of your head and back to that drawing board, because you have connections and opportunities on the way that you can delay, or you can further delay if you don't get out of this dark place of worry that you are presently in. With this Queen of Staffs in reverse, you may be someone that is nurturing but also naturally a worrier. Like, you're constantly worrying about things. You could be someone who's overthinking. I'm getting like a Virgo energy, Aquarius energy, Libra energy, but you are constantly in your head worrying. You can also be territorial, or maybe this person or connection was territorial over you. Take it how it resonates. But this speaks of someone who is also spoiled. So like, maybe you're used to having things your way, right? And the fact that it didn't go your way is the reason why you're so bothered, or you're so in your head. Or maybe I'm feeling like this is someone who needs to learn that you can't have control over everything. It just doesn't work like that. And so this could be your energy or this past person or connections energy, right? There is a loss of control here. And that is why there is that surveillance. That is why someone is just in their head. So we got this Nine of Swords here. And the Nine of Swords can mean many things. The card came in upright. So it can mean a miscarriage, some type of desperation, broken promises, deep mental depression. And so that's what could have been lost. Maybe somebody lost a baby. Again, my condolences. But it feels like maybe this baby. Remember what I was saying earlier about soul contracts? It could be that it was in this baby's soul contract to. It could be that this transition was in this baby's soul contract, all right? For those of you that may have lost a baby, maybe someone suffered for those of you that may have suffered a miscarriage. And it's hard, right? Because it's hard for us to process these things from our human minds, right? But it feels like this simply wasn't meant to be. This connection, this situation, it wasn't meant to be. And so the ancestors are wanting you to accept that, right? And they want you to let go, and they want you to trust them, okay? And so again, we have this mental depression. So yeah, someone is really in their heads worrying about this situation. Someone may be experiencing dreams and nightmares. Someone may be having difficulty sleeping. So yeah, you're very stressed. You may need to book a session with me, a life coaching session, so that we can help you heal. So I'm a master certified life coach, which means that I'm certified to coach in all areas. So someone here definitely needs a life coaching session. You can book a consultation with me, or we could jump right into it and start working on healing you, okay? Because if you need help with this, get the help that you need. Because the ancestors are really wanting you're really being called to heal from this, because it feels heavy. It feels like heavy weight on your shoulders, all right? And so let's get some cards to close up this reading. So we got the Page of Cups in reverse here, and the Page of Cups in reverse speaks of some type of manipulation that is taking place, insecurities, usury, illusion, and escape. And so somebody's doing some manipulating, okay? And someone is also living in like a fantasy world. So the card also speaks of fantasy and unrealistic hopes, okay? Someone who is seeking short-lived escapes. I'm seeing somebody drinking, smoking, partaking in some type of addictive activities in order to ease your mind. And so that manipulation could also be you trying to manipulate yourself. That manipulation could also be you trying to manipulate your feelings, right? Like, so you think that taking part in these activities is going to help you feel better, but in the long run, but in all actuality, that's what's keeping you in this place of depression, because it's a short-lived escape. I'm hearing the word instant gratification. So yeah, like somebody is trying to manipulate their way out of these feelings, but what you're being called to do here is to actually take the time to go within and heal. Let's see what other cards we can get to close this reading. So we got the Three of Coins here, and the Three of Coins in reverse speaks of boredom. So yeah, someone is tired and bored. Someone is just tired of being in the position that they're in, but they're not realizing that in order for things to change, things need to change, okay? Insanity is doing the same things over and over again and expecting different results, okay? So you're being called to go within, do something different so that you can heal from this loss, okay? So that you are prepared mentally, emotionally, and spiritually to receive all of the amazing things that you have in store for you, okay? That's all I have for you, my loves. Once again, you can book a life coaching session with me. The link will be in the description box below. And please remember, if this reading resonates with you, please make sure that you tap that like button and drop a comment. Let us know how it resonates with you. If it did not resonate with you, please do not force it to fit. If you have not yet subscribed, please make sure you do so. If you need anything from me at all, like a personal reading or a life coaching session, that can be booked in the link in the description box below, okay? That's all I have for you, my loves. Thank you so much for listening. I wish you the best of luck, sending you so much love and healing. Until next time, peace and oneness.